Friday night lights, engine scream, crowd on their feet, living the dream. From the green flag to the final lap, every hit, every crash, we got it mapped. Cameras roll, adrenaline high, every second flies by. Live if you wanna feel the thunder shake, tune it in, don't blink, don't wait. From the pits to the podium stand, we bring the fire across the land. Turn it up, elevated TV, racing hearts as far as you can see. Every moment, every play, every scene, this is the rush, elevated TV. Lights go red, lights go green, if it moves fast you know what we mean. Living loud, raw and free, this is the sound of elevated TV. Short tracks, big dreams under the stars, late hits, long shots, pushing it hard. From dirt to pavement, stick and ball, if it's competition, we cover it all. No rewind, no second take, every call, every break. From the opening whistle to the final score, we bring the war you're watching for. When the pressure's high and the moment's tight, we're on the air, igniting the night. Turn it up, elevated TV, racing hearts as far as you can see. Every moment, every play, every scene, this is the rush, elevated TV. Lights go red, lights go green, if it moves fast you know what we mean. Living loud, raw and free, this is the sound of elevated TV. No filter, no delay, if it happens it's on display. From hometown heroes to legends made, this is history, broadcast great. Count it down, 3, 2, 1, go! Turn it up, elevated TV, feel the speed, feel the energy. Every roar, every victory, this is the life, elevated TV. When the moment matters most, with a signal coast to coast. Live the fight, live the dream, high and louder, elevated TV. When the lights go out and the dust still flies, we're still rolling, broadcasting the rise. If it's fast, if it's real, you know where to be. Elevated TV. Elevated TV.
Lights go up, engines roar, feel it through the screen. From the rig to the real world, living every dream, got it streaming. Yeah, we're bringing that heat from the couch to the cockpit, strapping to the sea. Iracing late nights, chasing that line. One bad move, man, you're losing that time. Wheel to wheel, yeah, the tension's real. Virtual speed, but you still gotta feel. From pixels to pavement, yeah, we cross that line. From sin to the track, it's a whole new grind. We ride, we race, we live that life. From the sin to the track on a Friday night. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd the fans still there. Real life racing, no reset button. One shot to win, yeah, it means something. Grease on your hands, fire in your soul. Every single lap, man, you're chasing that goal. From the shop to the grid, yeah, we put in the work. Short track battles where the fastest don't lurk. From the sin rig nights to the real steel ride. Same heart, same grind, just a different side. We ride, we race, we live that life. From the sim to the track on a Friday night. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd explode. Man, it starts banging down that road. Yeah, it's real, yeah, it's raw, no doubt. That Madhouse Tour, we're calling it out. Elevated dreams, yeah, we're chasing the crown. When the green flag drops, we don't back down. No time to breathe, every corner's a chance you seize. Door to door, yeah, you better hold tight. This is Madhouse racing under the lights. No fear, no lift, yeah, we're all in. Win or lose, we're back again. From the screen glow to the trackside flame. Different worlds, but the same damn game. We ride, we race, we live that life. From our racing nights to the real track lights. Feel the engines, let the whole world know. Man, it starts putting on a show. Yeah, it's fast, yeah, it's loud, no doubt. Madhouse Mini Stocks, we're shouting it out. Elevated TV, yeah, we're bringing it home. This is racing, this is where we belong.
Here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their asses kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember, out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.
Friday night lights, engine scream, crowd on their feet, living the dream. From the green flag to the final lap, every hit, every crash, we got it mapped. Cameras roll, adrenaline high, every second flies by. Live. If you wanna feel the thunder shake, tune it in, don't blink, don't.
Welcome once again to the infamous IRP, one of my favorite tracks on the circuit. I live about an hour and 15 minutes from this magnificent place. And is it what you see on iRacing is what you get. So once again, thank everybody for tuning in once again here on Elevated TV. This is the Madhouse Mini Stock Tour. This is a Lucas Oil Grand Prix, and buddy, it is going to be a Grand Prix here in Indianapolis, Indiana. There you see behind the front stretch grandstands, that is the drag strip. That is, lo and behold, the drag strip. Where the haulers are parked, up there at the top of your screen, that is your pit area. So you actually come down the road, come down there, and you enter the track through the backstretch wall. So that's pretty cool. But lo and behold, I am with my buddy, partner in crime, Jonathan Sessoms, and production truck is not me. So, Jonathan, how are we doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good.
That's good. We're going to be checking mics here, making sure everybody can hear us just fine. So you may hear a little bit of audio in the background. We have been struggling, Jonathan, to make sure everything's right.
Yeah.
We've been running behind. I've had a lot going on this week as well, and can't complain. So looks like all the mics are working. Let's make sure. Looks like everything is working just fine, and is shaping up to be a great night of racing. Jonathan, we've actually got the monitors where we can see the race, but we're not bent down like humpbacks tonight. So we got them angled up, and everything is getting better and better and better. So we want to again welcome you here to the Lucas Oil Grand Prix at IRP. And Jonathan, we seen a fantastic race last week. I mean, you know, it was the Nashville Mini, but we had a long green flag run. And you think, long green flag run? What are you talking about? Where were you at? What Nashville Mini were you at? But no, definitely was a really good race. And you had your select few cautions. You had your guys that were not happy with each other, but you also had the guys like Nate Gregg that was come out on top of the podium.
Oh yeah, and you had like guys like Billy Gregg. He spun out
Lap 4.
like and come from the back to the front in the end.
Yeah, he definitely put on a show there, coming from the back to the end. You know, when we say come from the back, he stepped on us. He stepped on her on lap 4, and we talked a little bit about it earlier, and he did. He definitely stepped on her. And right now we've only got 15 cars in the sim, with Chase Pierce not taking a time yet. So, I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's IRP. This track is an asphalt track, but you don't run the bottom. You know how we usually go to these tracks, Jonathan, and you see these guys run the bottom? No. You're going to see these guys up against that wall, riding it like it's ripping the lip on dirt.
They're gonna try to be getting as high as they can, close as they can on the wall, so that way when they come in that corner, they're gonna stay right towards the middle to the top of the track as they exit, so that way they can have a better runoff. As you see, we're riding along with the 62.
Yeah, Dominic Lumley, you know, we talked a lot about him last week, man. He's had a bunch of struggle. He's been on the struggle bus. I mean, I don't even know if you want to call it the struggle bus. He's probably ready for that bus to go back to the garage and be worked on. Cause,
more like a monkey on his back, really.
He just can't get it off.
Right.
I mean, you know, what more can you ask? You know, he's been wrecked every week. He's been, you know, taken out every week. You know, and it looks like here he's struggling with this as well, as he's sitting 7th on the board right now with a 24.597.
Looks like he's dirt tracking around there.
It looks like everybody's dirt tracking around this place. So there's our last week's winner in the 28 there on your screen. That's Nate Gregg. right now, sitting I just went from 4th to 5th. So looks like Stoltz just went top of, well, actually, Messer. That's Ryan Messer. He just went to the second place with a 24.486. So only right there off of Aaron Stoltz. So definitely somebody you got to look for too. So we're gonna bring a guest in like we do every week, Jonathan Sessoms. And Jonathan, I'm gonna let you pick who you think we should bring in this week.
Let's bring in Messer.
Let's see if we can find him. He is not in the Discord, so we cannot bring him in. Let's right here. We got people that we can bring in. Let's pick you one.
Let's bring in
Somebody we haven't done.
Jackson.
Casper. We're gonna let you start off the interview here.
Jackson. This is Jonathan.
Yeah, I got a copy. How you doing? Yeah, I got a copy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good. I got a few things I wanted to talk to you about. I see you're 14th in practice right now. I see everybody struggling. What is the biggest issue with this track right here?
Yeah, the biggest issue is the turns are so long and we just don't have any grip. We don't have any grip out here at this racetrack for some reason. I mean, it just feels like I can't ever get my car to hook up, you know? And I feel like that's a problem everybody's having here today. Maybe it's the track temps, you know? I'm not sure. I haven't checked on them. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're hot, but...
Well, we'll let you know up here in the booth here in just a second. Let's give Jackson Casper a little hint here. Track temp right now is 85 degrees there, sir. So it's not elevated like you would think, you know, because you guys are used to, you know, when it's in that 101 degree range, the track's grip there is no grip.
Yeah.
When it's 85, there's plenty of grip. Where, you know, this track's in the back of it's in my neck of the woods there, Jackson Casper, and you know.
Well, what do you know about it? Maybe you can give me some insight here. Do I run the top? Is that the groove here?
Stay off the bottom. You want to be that second white, that first set of white lines from the wall is the line. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be towards that bottom because there's no grip on the bottom. There's none, zero. Even in the real life, there's no grip. You want to be running that first white line, set of white lines from the wall. This place is, you know. The only time you're going to see people on the bottom is when they're trying to drive it off in there to pass somebody, like you would see what you would call a slide job on dirt.
Yeah.
But you're doing it on asphalt.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely what I would do is move up a groove and try to get as close to that wall as you can because that's the fast line around this place.
I hear you. I'm sitting here racing with Pierce right now. He's going to be up front, I'm sure, towards the end of the race.
Yeah, you definitely
Maybe I can follow him around. Maybe I can follow him around and he'll teach me something.
Oh, yeah, and you say you know, I heard you mention about long corners. You know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, that's where you you wait on the gas. You got to, I mean, and you think, you know, Bowman Gray, you're off the gas right back in it. Whereas this track, you're not. You want to wait as long as you possibly can to get back in the gas because the more you allow the car to down, you know, you know, these cars have no horsepower. You know what I mean? It's like a Hot Wheels car out there racing at you know on a big racetrack. I mean, this is y'all's Talladega right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, it is, and it's fast, just not a lot of grip, you know. So that's something I'll have to get used to here.
Yeah, for sure. And we want to thank you for taking time out of your practice here and talking with us.
Yeah.
And good luck tonight.
Yeah.
And
hopefully you'll see me up front. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to go from 24.9s, but yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see you up front.
Hey, yeah, I'm just gonna dodge the wrecks. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be some dirty sliders throughout the race.
Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be people just stepping on their pee-pees.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a top 5. That's
yeah.
gonna be my goal.
You better go win this thing. I want to talk to you in Victory Lane, fool.
All right.
All right. That's been a word with Mr. Jackson Casper, driver of the 47 Ghostly car, modified driver, Smart Tour modified driver, NASCAR Cup Series driver, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Jackson Casper. Well, Jonathan, I guess he said it best. Traction has no grip. That is the word. No grip. No grip. And I'm gonna bring in my buddy. Okay. I'm gonna bring in my buddy. We haven't talked to him in a while. We really he is somebody that we haven't really talked to this year, and that's Mr. Colton Brooks. He gets a little camera shy, gets a little microphone shy. Colton Brooks, how we doing tonight, sir?
Doing absolutely amazing. How are you, sir?
Well, right now you're sitting 6th on the board, and the question and the word I've been told is no grip. Is that what you're struggling with?
Yeah, I'm out here sliding around just a little bit. Going in entry is perfectly great. I just having some trouble getting off the turns, but that's all right. Hopefully, track will cool down here in a little bit.
Yeah, this is Jonathan in the booth. I wanted to know, is this your favorite track or is this your least favorite track?
This is my least favorite track. I've ran here before in the supers. I finished like dead last. Did a late model series here. I think I finished last as well. But the mini stocks, they're all right here. Could be better, but I just don't think the mini stocks really go with this track. I think these cars should be more like on a short track or just known racetracks that fit with the mini stocks, like NASCAR tracks like these.
Well, and I haven't, really talked about this a lot, but do you think there's going to be a lot of passing? When I say passing, I'm sure you'll see them sliders, because these cars have no horsepower like we talked with Jackson, and, you're going to have to either hope a guy in front of you makes a mistake or you've got to drive it until you see Jesus or the checkered flag in the corner. I mean, do you feel like passing is going to be big key to winning this race tonight?
I think it depends, really. You're definitely gonna be sliding through the corners. There's more than 2 lanes. There's gonna be a lot of 3 wide in the corners and down the front stretch, back stretch. I don't know. We'll just have to see what comes out.
Well, we appreciate you taking time here out of your practice session and grabbing a word with us up here in the booth. And good luck tonight, sir. And hopefully we'll be talking to get with you again here very shortly.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's been a word with the NASCAR Cup Series driver of Colton Brooks. He drives for Hendrick Motorsports on a Sunday night. No, I'm just joking. That's one of your basically league admins here. So we're going to grab one more person, and we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to grab somebody that I know he knows what he's doing around this place. Chase L. Pierce. How we doing tonight? This is Rooster in the booth, sir.
We're good. How you doing?
Well, like we do every week, we bring a driver in here. We get them to show a lap around. I know this isn't your first rodeo doing the lap. So what we're going to have you do is we're going to go on board with you, walk the fans around the infamous IRP. The floor is yours, sir.
All righty. Okay, we're going to come out of turn 4 here, follow Billy Gregg. We're going to go down here in turn 1. I've been liking here a bit of a diamond line is what I found the past few laps that I really like. Some guys are kind of trying to just ride one line and really just hold it through the corner. I'm kind of liking entering kind of low through the certain lane. Oh, brother, in a gaggle here. A lot of guys kind of liking to roll through one lane and stick to that line. I'm kind of liking to enter low, do that middle. Oh, God.
You don't want to see
Enter
that,
low, rise up just a little bit center, and then drive it back down up off, get that momentum. That's kind of where I'm at here, and it's pulling some decent speed, I think. And I mean, we got a little bit to gain. I think it's getting a little bit worn on the track, so lap time's kind of slowing down for us. We'll see what we got in the race, though.
Yeah, and I could be wrong, but you're not a practice guy. You're a guy that doesn't show everything you have in practice, because like I do, a lot of people watch the fast guys in practice to try to figure things out. And I feel like you're not a guy that gives your total 100% in practice, and you really don't do it in qualifying. I feel like you wait to the race and you start, even in the back, and then that's when you give it your all.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a hot lapper, I did, but over time I've kind of slowed down on hot laps and been a little better in the race over the years. And then I think, really that's where you want to be. I mean, you only get so much from qualifying, right? But if you can really capitalize in the race, that's how you get the points, and that's how you win these championships. For sure.
Well, we hopefully we'll be talking to you here in Victory Lane. Looks like we got 15 cars going to be making the race, and hopefully we'll be talking back here with you in Victory Lane.
Yes, sir.
And that has been a word with NASCAR Cup Series driver driving the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet of Chase L. Pierce. No, I'm joking. He hopes to one day.
Maybe one day.
No, that's the driver of Chase L. Pierce. And, we got about a minute and 14 seconds here, Jonathan Sessoms. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here from the Lucas Oil IRP, we will have qualifying, which will be pill draw. We'll give you your race information, talk a little bit about last week's race, some more, and going into this race. And we will be back here in just a moment. Do not go anywhere.
Shady Bowl Speedway is the premier asphalt track in Ohio. This year's schedule makes that absolutely indisputable. Which drivers will prevail in 2017? Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Shady Bowl Speedway.
What do Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Sarah Fisher, Bobby Unser, Mario Andretti, and A.J. Foyt have in common? The Winchester Speedway, the world's fastest half-mile. Driving at the Winchester Speedway was a stepping stone to the big leagues and an accomplishment each of these drivers is proud to list. Come out to the Winchester Speedway. Come see the stars of tomorrow as they meet the challenges of the Winchester Speedway, the world's fastest half-mile. The Winchester Speedway offers great family entertainment, affordable ticket prices, and a chance to see the stars of tomorrow. The Winchester Speedway, the world's fastest half-mile.
Welcome back here to the Madhouse Mini Stock Tour presented by Veloicta for the Lucas Oil Grand Prix presented by Veloicta. I am Cody Demers, and I'm alongside my color analyst and partner in crime, Jonathan Sessoms. And Jonathan, we've seen a lot of people struggling in practice. We've seen people no grip. That was the word. That was the topic of the day. Really is no grip. I'm going to ask you. Having no grip, how do you counter that? How do you fix the no grip issue? Is it backing up a corner? Is it just figuring out the line? Or, how do you fix that?
Well, you have to figure out the line, and figure out what best works for your car. Because if you don't, you're going to be struggling all night long.
For sure. I mean, I feel like, it's a 75-lap race. We'll take a quick look here at your race information. 75-lap race. You have no tires. No tires. That is the big thing. No tires. You spin out, you're flat spotted. You have no tires. You sit there and you drift like we've seen Lumley doing in practice. You're going to have no right rear. So then you're going to be screwed again. Then you get that one fast repair. So, that's three big key things right there. No tires, 75 laps, one fast repair. So not only do you have to conserve, but you also have to be patient. We go out here and you kill yourself on lap one and you have to use your fast repair. Guess what? You're screwed. Yeah, you're it's one and done. You get your fast repair and then you got to ride for 70 some laps with no fast repair. So we only had 15 cars make it. No provisionals. Top 18 from practice. Everybody made it, so there was only 15 cars. Now, thing is, look at this weather temp. Look at that track temp. We talked about it with Jackson. 85 degrees. What is it now in qualifying?
68 degrees Fahrenheit.
That track is going to be tighter than Grandma's you know what. It's the air temp's 65. Beautiful night for racing. We actually were at the racetrack last night, and it was about 65 degrees. It actually was perfect. This was about what they dealt with last night.
With about the same amount of wind.
Right. The wind was a little chilly last night, I will say that. There is a lot of things that go into play there. And we want to give a shout out here. Aero coverage for tonight's race provided by Midwest Thunder Roadster Series. If you're in the local Indiana, Ohio area, Tennessee or Kentucky, Illinois area, or Michigan, and you're wanting to get into racing, we have an affordable plan here with the Midwest Thunder Roadster Series, and we will get you in a race car. I promise you that. And you will have the most fun you've ever had in a race car driving a Roadster. We're small on car count right now, but we're trying. We're getting there. We're getting there. So definitely trying to build the car count back up as well. So, we talk about this week. We talk about last week. Nick Gregg coming home with the win. First win of the season. Earned it. Restart after restart after restart there at the end. I mean, you said at the beginning, 3 laps, 3 overtimes. It took 3 overtimes to crown a winner. And Nick Gregg held on. Not after he got bumped, moved out of the way. What did he do? He moved the guy back out of the way to win the race. So, then you had your controversy. And that first, after Billy stepped on his thing on lap 4, we went from green flag racing to almost halfway. That's big, especially at the Nashville Mini. I mean, we can't even sometimes go 4 laps on the big track like this. And we're talking Nashville Mini, the Bowman Gray, of Bowman Gray. So, that's a big thing. So there's a lot of key things that come into play with IRP. I mean, patience. I mean, we were just talking under network identification break. Do we think we're going to have a wreck on lap 1? Who knows? We don't know. So definitely going to be interesting to say the least.
You know a fun fact about this track?
What's that?
The NHRA is on this track since 1979.
Yep, they have owned this this track for a while. I mean, this track's been around for a while. It's been around for a long time. So we are live on the Facebook page at Elevated TV on Facebook. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in here on the Facebook page. Make sure you go over to the Facebook, you share it, hit that like button, and let's get people on the Facebook as well. So we're trying to grow over there as well. So definitely go make sure you share that out. And here in about 10 or 20 minutes or so, you're going to have Jonathan Sessoms. He's going to be carrying you all the way through some of this race by himself. I've actually got to step outside and handle some things, but I'm going to be here with you for just a little bit. Take a look at the schedule, Jonathan. We're almost to the end, really. We've got the Bull Ring, Concord, and then Championship Night. Almost there. I mean, 3 races. The Bull Ring, the track I hate the most, Concord, and then probably my other least favorite track, North Wilkesboro. And, I know. You guys are like, yeah, you don't like North Wilkesboro, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, I don't like North Wilkesboro. It's just not for me. I don't care for it. Don't like it. Don't want to deal with it. And I'm going to ask you, Jonathan, Bull Ring, Concord, North Wilkesboro. If you had to pick out of them 3 races, which one do you like the most? Which one are you going with?
I'm going to say North Wilkesboro.
Oh, man, here we go. Not another North Wilkesboro guy.
Yeah.
I would have to say the Bull Ring, man. and I say this not because it's next week's race, but because I absolutely hate Concord, and a lot of these guys have actually run at Concord. There's a select few that have not, but some of these guys have run at Concord in real life. It is non-existent no more, but definitely, a fun little track too. And we see somebody on the racetrack that is, I don't think, supposed to be on the racetrack. Looks like they are dirt tracking into the wall. That looks to be Ryan Messer. So maybe getting him some extra practice laps, Jonathan, which a lot of these guys probably going to need.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to need some extra practice laps because looks like he ain't doing nothing but just trying to get a figure on his line.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's definitely trying to figure this thing out, figure something out here. And he is. You be doing that in the race, you will not have no tires by lap 75.
No, you will not.
You'll be in the back or on pit road parked.
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely got to be looking at that. And 3 topics we're going to talk about all night long, Jonathan. No grip. Grip. That's going to be the number 1 topic I think we're going to talk the most about. Patience. Number 2. To win races, you got to be.
You got to have.
You got to be patient. No, you got to be patient.
You got to have the speed.
You're right. Yeah. And number 3 thing is being there at the end, because we may have only 15 cars, but if somebody wrecks at the front, it's going to be a big one. And if you're not careful, you're not going to be there at the end.
Oh no.
So that's going to be our 3 big topics tonight: grip, no grip, patience, and being there at the end. Yeah. I think them are the best 3 for this track. There's a bunch of other things I think, but definitely them 3 are going to be the 3 big things. So and I got to ask you, Jonathan. When we see this we do this every week. And before we know where everybody starts, we're going to do it before everybody knows where to start. Who are you picking to win this week? Because I know I know who I'm going with, but I want to see who you're going with.
I'm gonna go with Chase Pierce this week.
Ooh, I like that. That's a really really good pick there. I'm gonna go out here on a limb, and he may hate me because I give him a commentator's curse, but I'm gonna go with Kyler Staley. And here's my thoughts why. Okay, he's had some really good runs. He's been there. He's been up front, but he's been like Lumley, where he cannot get that monkey off his back. I think tonight's the night. I'm going out on a limb, but I'm going to go with Kyler Staley. And I think he is going to be there at the end. And Ryan Messer is having an absolute blast on pit road.
Yeah, he is. He's having a blast dirt tracking it.
Again, we want to thank everybody that's tuning in here tonight. Hope everybody is having a fantastic night of racing. There's going to be a fantastic night of racing, and definitely going to be interesting. That's for sure. I mean, I don't think none of these guys have ever run a mini stock here, so that's going to be the big thing. That is going to be the big thing. So, going to be a lot of things to look at here as well. And looks like the drivers' meeting, I think, may be done. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Drivers' meeting does look to be done. We are about to get ready to go racing, and definitely gonna be a good one. We appreciate Aaron Stoltz coming in and letting us know that your mic is really, really low. Maybe we might have to get you to hold it a little closer. So
is that a little bit more better?
Definitely going to be a really good race, man. I think we had 7 cautions last week, 6, something like that.
About 8.
Yeah, I think that that's the goal to beat this week. Is we're gonna go with six cautions. Way better, he said.
Thank you.
Definitely gonna be a testament of patience.
Yes.
So we're gonna go down trackside for pre-race ceremonies, and hopefully we're just gonna have the national anthem tonight. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back up here in the booth in just a minute. Actually, we're going to do things a little different tonight. I'm going to actually say the prayer, and then we'll have the national anthem. So if everybody could stand, please remove your hats, as we have tonight's invocation provided by me. Dear Lord, we ask you for a safe, good race here tonight, and keep these guys' minds under protection, and hope they don't come through the screens and do some crazy stuff, and let's have a good race, and amen.
Welcome back to IRP. We are officially getting ready to get them grid lined up. We're going to have some exciting racing here tonight. Hope y'all are ready and tuned in and got your popcorn, your bologna sandwich, and your Coca-Cola or whatever you're drinking, and let's enjoy some great racing. In just a few minutes, we're going to be taking to the track and going to see what the lineup is, as these guys do not go by the lineup they're in now. They do a peel draw in the drivers' meeting. As we waiting for somebody to load in. There you go.
Alrighty, I'm back. Jonathan Sessoms was keeping you guys a title there, and looks like we are rolling off for the grid here. And not sure who's going to get the pole here. And definitely going to be a good race.
As you see, we're getting ready to have the field lined up here for this interesting race here tonight. 75 laps, no tires, one fast repair. So patience is going to be the key for these guys. As you see, they're forming up now. We're getting ready to get the grid formed up and hopefully have a good race.
Looks like Casey Quigley gonna get the pole. Justin Hoyle as row 1. Dominic Lumley, Billy Gregg, row number 2. Then row 3 is gonna make up Ryan Messer on the outside, the 71 of Jeremy Moose. And that is going to be your first couple rows here tonight. Give me just a second. I've actually got to turn some audio up so you guys can actually hear the race. Here we go. Jonathan Sessoms, we're coming to green. And, buddy, it's looking to be a good one here tonight.
For sure. Hopefully we can get to turn 1.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm hoping we can get into turn number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to IRP with the Madhouse Mini Stock Tour, presented by Veloicta Apparel. Casey Quigley, Justin Hoyle, Dominic Lumley, Billy Gregg, Aaron Stoltz, Ryan Messer, leading the green. We are racing at IRP, and Justin Hoyle gets a great start there on that one, Jonathan Sessoms.
You're coming into turn 1 and 2, both side by side. Oh, the 22 gets loose. They door bang. The 77 is door banging the 22. Looks like everybody's dirt chucking it around the track. You got Hoyle, Quigley, Gregg, Lumley, and Messer. And 6th is Stoltz, and 7th is Brooks, 8th is Casper, and 9th is Billy Gregg, 10th is Staley.
Look at Gregg working that outside line, but Quigley's holding the bottom. Remember, you're used to seeing that bottom line, the preferred line, not at IRP. You got to be up on that lip, ripping it, just like Billy Gregg and everybody else is doing. But Casey Quigley is holding tough, holding tight, and he might just make the pass on Billy Gregg. But don't wait. Here comes Messer. Here comes Lumley. He's on the bottom. And when you get like this, Jonathan Sessoms, it's like a roadblock in front of you.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pass. That's for sure. You'll have a gaggle of cars before you know it.
Yeah, you'll definitely have a gaggle of cars, and Quigley going to make the bottom work. Gregg just not having the momentum that he needs, and here comes Billy Gregg. He's seen Quigley on the bottom do it. He's going to see if he can do it. But these two battling side by side, hard racing. That's allowing Justin Hoyle to say, bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later. So definitely going to be, and they are leaning on each other, buddy.
Yeah, they're leaning on each other. They're doing a little door banging. And, as the leader, I'll be saying thank you. Keep on going on and let me enjoy my food.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely want to keep your things. And, buddy, they are racing. They are ripping and chipping these mini stocks. And look at Messer all the way down there on that yellow line where there is absolutely no grip. That is straight asphalt and concrete mixed down there on the bottom. And a little bit of dirt. Here comes Lumley. Here comes Lumley. Lumley is coming, but look at there. You got Messer. You got, who's that? Stoltz. Stoltz was actually fastest in practice.
Look who made it in the top 10. got Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, he's coming. I mean, you got second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, nose to tail. I mean, nobody can go anywhere. We're 7 laps of 75, and it is getting good in the neighborhood. Everybody's single file, and this is one of our things we talked about. Passing. Is passing going to be hard? And it is looking just like it. But I think about that lap 30 to 40 mark, that's when you're going to see tires. That's when you're going to see these guys right here that are racing hard. They're going to go to the back. And some guys like Staley and Pierce and Brooks, they're going to be coming to the front.
Yeah, but second only through about 10th is going right now. I think they're trying to just ride and get a feel real quick.
No, I definitely think so too. And, you know, Billy Gregg is being very patient with that number 77 machine. And it looks like somebody got in the wall. I'm not sure who that was, and it looks like it's going to bring out our first caution. And it looks like Dominic Lumley going to be the victim on that one. Let's go back and see what happened here. Dominic Lumley, right there you see him. Looks like maybe him and Messer got together. I wonder if Messer got in the wall. Let's see what happens here. Keep your eyes on them two white cars. Oh! Aaron Stoltz with the right rear. Whoa, baby, look at Pierce. Let's go back and go on board here with Pierce. Look at the save by Chase Pierce there. Look at this right here. Watch this. Nowhere to go. Comes off the corner. It sees him and then, oh, baby, through the pit area. Down through the grass he goes. Drives it back on the racetrack and holy guacamole.
That's going to be our first good save of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely going to be the first save of the day there. Looks like they are choosing, lights are out on the iRacing official pace car. So 11 laps complete of 75. Remember, caution laps do count in these races. And to kind of speed it up a little bit, we do have I think 26-minute time limit or 30-minute time limit or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. But Justin Hoyle, Casey Quigley, guess what they did, Jonathan Sessom? They just flip-flopped.
Yeah. Basically, the 22 took the bottom, the 77 took the high side, and they just flip-flopped.
Here we go.
And they still door banging.
Green flags out, and they are. It looks like the modified race we seen last night.
Yeah, that's
door banging for them coming in the restart zone. And Quigley going to get a good run, but let's see what Hull happens with Hull here on the bottom. Remember, Hull had the top, he got the lead, and if you're Casey Quigley, that's what you wanted to see. But look at Justin Hoyle going to tuck in behind him, and here comes that Hornet's Nest behind him.
Gotta wonder if the 22 is going to put the bumper to him or just want to ride behind him.
I think he's going to ride behind him. I think it's a little too early for that. I definitely think that you got to be patient. You can't be 13 laps of 75. You got what? How many to go? 63 laps to go. I definitely don't think you can be. You can't be that aggressive. Whoa! And when you are, that's what's going to happen right there. Both of them's going to get in the wall. That's going to open the door up for Messer. And I said about that lap 20-30 mark, we were going to start seeing we're approaching 20 laps. And it's lap 14 to 75. We are seeing that as we got 62 laps to go here.
Yeah. We're starting to see the ones that started with 62. We got 62 laps to go. The ones that was running up there are starting to head towards the back end.
Oh yeah, for sure. The big thing is patience. Again, that is one of our key things we talked about is patience. If you have no patience, guess what? You have nothing. There's nothing you can do without patience.
I think the one got trying to figure the bottom out. He's been running 3 wide. He tried it a while ago, and about made it stick.
Slide job, buddy. This is why I like IRP right here. 3 rows of 3 wide, 2 wide.
Oh,
they're gonna make I told you this is going to be a good race, and we're still 3 wide almost into turn number 1, Jonathan Systems, buddy. This is why I love this place. It puts on really good racing, man. You know, the track is big, the track is long, the track is flat, but it puts on some of the best racing on iRacing. You can race anywhere, and they are racing hard, side by side, door banging off of Ford for the lead.
We got second place door banging.
You can't ask for no better racing. I mean, we had a really good race at Nashville, but this place, look, slide job, crossovers. I mean, we're racing dirt or asphalt here tonight.
We're racing a little bit of both.
I mean, they are crossing each other up. Then you got Stoltz and Quigley right behind them. Greg's putting his nose in the mix. I mean, what did they say last night? You know, we were coming to 3 to go last night, and it was anybody's race. It's anybody's race right now.
Yeah, basically it's anybody's race right now.
20 laps of 75. We're going to be coming at you here with Messer out front. Hoyle, Quigley, Stoltz, Greg. That's your top 5. Got Lumley, Pierce, Greg, Staley, Casper. That is your top 10. Brooks, Brannick, Moose, Sapp, Sprinkle rounds out your top 15. And, buddy, look at them back here for 3 wide. They're 3 wide for dead last. Look at them. Oh, man, they were 3 wide back here for dead last. But meanwhile, up front, they are door banging side by side. Billy, Greg, Quigley. Then you got Lumley, Pierce. I mean, I don't know who to talk about.
Me neither. It's too much excitement going on at one time.
Pierce is putting his nose in there. Lumley's going to say, oh, Lumley again down the back front straightaway.
Pierce.
Oh, my goodness. No, that's the second time.
Man.
That's the second time Lumley has been turned in the same exact spot. I told you, Lumley's just not a mini stock guy. Drone cam here so we can get a good vantage point of what happens. Keep your eyes on the red and white, number 17 at the top of your screen. Lumley's right below him. Watch this right here. Down the front straightaway, boom. Oh, and Greg and Staley got in the back of them both.
I think Lumley thought he was clear, and he just was not.
Let's go on board here on the number 17. This is on board here with Chase Pierce. Chase Pierce is on the outside. Lumley's on the bottom. Or this is on board with Lumley. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Lumley just started coming up on him. I mean, do I think it was a racing incident? Yes.
Yeah.
But I definitely think, and I want to go on board here with Billy Gregg from the gearbox. And let's get a good perspective. I don't think Lumley realized he was there. I think Lumley thought that
he had the all clear.
I think he thought that he was all clear, and or I don't think he realized he had as much there as he did. Tough break there for both of them drivers. I mean, Pierce started close towards the back and had to run to the front. And, you know, this is why I like the pill draw. You know why? Because every week you have different people up front. Every week you have different people in the back. Every week you have different people in the middle. It always changes. It changes everything up. You're not having your fast guy start up front every week. You're not having, they're choosing. Stoltz is going to go to the outside. That's a shocker.
It throws a curveball in it when you have to
work for it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot that goes on with it when you have to actually earn it, and you can't start from, you know, say the pole and drive away from everybody. I mean, it puts a better perspective in the game, and you know.
Now these days, most tracks are going to that. If
you
win, you start after.
I mean, we seen it in the Vors race last night, man. You know, the guy started on the pole and dominated, led every lap. I mean, why would you want to go to watch that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see it. But we're green flag racing here again with just under 52 laps to go.
That 22 got a great start on that restart.
Yeah, and here comes Stoltz. Stoltz working the outside there in the O2, and Billy Gregg going to get in the outside wall there. Quigley on the bottom, and look who's in that 6th position. My man, Kyler Staley, working his way up through the field. He has been patient. He has been strategic. He has saved his tires. And guess what? He's coming to the front.
But guess what? My pick has come from the back to 9th.
Oh, he's coming. He is definitely coming. And definitely some really good racing. I think these guys have calmed down a little bit. I don't think they're racing as hard. As we look a little bit further back here, you got Nick Gregg, last week's winner in that 28 machine. Pierce is right behind him. And I will be leaving you here in just a minute, Jonathan Sessoms. Kyler Staley, he's in that 31 machine right there behind Billy Gregg. He's in that 6th spot. And again, single file. Looks like a conga line.
Follow the lead.
Follow the leader. There you go. Simon says follow the leader. Bet. Let's do it.
Basically,
yeah, for sure. You know, you got, I mean, the top 3, I should say. That's Hoyle, Messer, Stoltz. Oh, Messer's in the wall, still in the wall. Stoltz all over the back bumper of that number 1 machine.
You know, you got a gaggle. You can throw a blanket over first, second, third, and on the back.
No, for sure. You definitely can throw a blanket over them. That is for sure. So, I am going to be walking away here. Jonathan Sessoms is going to be carrying you for a little bit, and I will be back here in just a moment.
As I'm taking over, I'm going to give you a rundown of the lineup. The first place is 22 of Hoyle. First 22 of Hoyle. Second, Master, Stoltz, Quigley, Gregg, Staley, Gregg, Pierce, Casper, 04 of Brunnock, Lumley, Moose, Sprinkle, Brooks, and Sal. Lap 31 of 75. As we see, the 1 is trying to get past that 22. Got Hoyle still first, Master still second, third Stoltz, fourth Quigley, and fifth is Gregg, sixth is Daly, 7th Gregg, 8th 9th Casper, and 10th is Barnett. So same top 10 as the first round. Nothing has changed. As we see, the 1 car is trying it again. Oh, and they're gonna do a bang. Oh, they got it wrecked. Hoyle, Messer, they got together. Coming into turn 3 and 4, they got together. And as you see, we got a new leader. Messer has took the lead. And we're going to see Hoyle put it back to him. Or is he going to sit back and ride and wait until the time is perfect? We have 41 to go here at IRP. And it's Messer, Hoyle, Stoltz, Quigley, Gregg, Staley, Gregg, Pierce, Lumley, Casper is your top 10. And 11th, Moose, Brunnick, Sprinkle, Brooks, and rounding out the field. And 15th is Sapp. Whoa, the 22 got big time loose there. That allowed the 3rd place guys, Aaron Stoltz, to catch up. Is he gonna try the slide job on the second place man. Let's go right along with our Chase Pierce. We're going to ride back along with Master, as nothing has changed. First is Master. Hoyle. Third is Stokes. Fourth is Quigley. Greg is fifth. Billy Gregg is sixth. Seventh, Staley. Eighth, Pierce. Ninth, Ramley. 10th, Casper. 11th, Moose. So, nothing really has changed, but Greg and Greg is now running behind each other. You gotta be beginning to wonder, these top guys, the top two guys, have they used their equipment up? They have been going at it nose to tail. As it is, we got Messer, Hoyle, Stokes, Quigley, Greg, Pierce, Staley, Lumley, and Casper is your top 10 at the moment at RRP. Hope you're really enjoying the race here. It has been very interesting here. Between the 22 and the 1, they've been putting sliders, door bangers on each other. As we're coming to 30 to go. We're going to give you a rundown of the top 10 again. Messer, Hoyle, Stokes, Quigley, Craig, Pierce, Staley, Greg, Lumley, and Casper is your top 10. We see a battle going on for third place between Quigley and Greg. Excuse me, between Stokes and Quigley. Stokes and Quigley is putting on a battle. As the top two is running away from third and fourth. We're going to give you a rundown. Messer, Hoyle, Stokes, Quigley, Pierce, Greg, Staley, Greg, Lumley. And your top 10 is Brunnuck, Rainneck. 26 laps remaining. 50 out of 75. You got to begin to wonder, when are they going to start making their move? If they're going to start making their move. If they didn't burn their equipment up already. Looks like the 22 is going to try to stick it back in there. The 22 and the 1 going at it again for the lead. Got a battle for the lead. He just could not make it work. Oh, we're under caution. Yellow. Yellow flag. With 24 to go. And plus caution laps count. So this should be getting interesting. 23 to go now. We're still under caution, waiting for the field of grid get back gathered up. As you see, Stokes running in the grass. Looks like he's trying to cool his tires. See a lot of them in the grass back there. Should be getting ready to be choosing here. Here we go to choose. This time by, we're going to be choosing. Or not. We should be choosing any minute now. We're just under 20 to go. Should be choosing. Here we go. We're going to choose. Here we go. We're going to have Messer, Stokes, Hoyle, Quigley, Pierce, Gregg, Staley. Hold on a minute. We're going to have Messer, Stokes, Hoyle, Quigley, Pierce, Gregg, Staley, Lumley, and Bronick. Your top 10. And we're coming back to the green flag. Oh, we got a master on the restart. As you see, Stokes takes the lead. Messer, second. Quigley, third. Chase Pierce, fourth. Fifth, Hoyle. Sixth, Gregg. Seventh, Gregg. Eighth, Lemley. Ninth, Staley. 10th, Bronick. With 18 to go. It's getting good. Pierce, battling. Quigley and Pierce, door to door. Schultz, Messer, door to door. Pierce makes the pass. He's going to come up here and he's going to put his nose in there for the lead. It's going to be Pierce, Stoltz, and Messer. All three fighting for the lead. Here comes Pierce beside Messer for second. It's Stoltz, Pierce, Messer, Quigley, Greg, Lumley, Staley, Hoyle, and Brooks, top 10. And you have 16 to go. Coming to 15 to go. Stokes, Pierce, Messer, Greg, Quigley, Lumley, Stately, Brooks, Hoyle is your top 10. And we got Wesley. We got a battle for you, Wesley. Pierce is on the bottom. Stokes on the high side. Can he get it done? We still battling for the lead. We can really have a three-way battle. As of now, it's Pierce, Stokes, Messer, all three fighting for the lead. We got it. Oh, they bang. They open the door up for Messer. Can he come and get it? Pierce has taken the lead. Now, Messer and Stoltz are going at it. And Greg, man, it's getting excited with 12 to go. Oh, Messer and Stoltz, they're going to door bang. Instead of going to allow Pierce to run away. We still got a three-way battle for your second place. Pierce, Stokes, Messer, Greg, Lumley, Quigley, Staley, Brooks, Hoyle, top 10. Then you got back in 11th, Sapp, Ronnick, it's 12, 13th Moose, 14th Sprinkle, Casper is 15th, and we got a yellow flag, we had a wreck, oh no! Looks like Aaron Stoltz got stuffed in the wall. Oh man. Bad timing for that. I hate it for Mr. Stoltz. He was running up front. As we got 10 to go, it is Pierce, Messer, your top two as of right now. Greg, Lumley, Quigley, Sapp, Brooks, Staley, and Bronick. Looks like Hoyle's gonna be your top two. We've seen Hoyle in the top all night long, leading the race. He went way to the back there. The one car master, he's been up there all night long. This is the first we've seen of Mr. Pierce up front. We have 8 to go. We're going to have us a little shootout. right, we did the choose. Pierce got the top. Messer on the bottom. Then we got Greg, Quigley, Lumley, Hoyle, Brooks, Staley, and Moose is your top 10. And I'm going to pass it back to your announcer, Cody Demas.
Yeah, appreciate that, Jonathan Sessoms. The guy is here to fix my power steering pump, and oh no! I don't know what just happened there, but we are, oh my goodness, we are 3, almost 4 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Buddy, old pal, they are ripping around this track, and we're 4 wide off into turn number 1. No, there's a big one. Hoyle, Greg, Moose, Brooks, and others around. And it looks like it all started with Justin Hoyle there, Jonathan Sessoms.
Yeah, as Aaron Stoltz was running up front, and he got stuffed in the wall. That's just why we was under caution right then.
Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened here. We're going to have a green-white checkered shootout here. Keep your eyes on that 22, the white and black machine, right in the middle. They're 4 wide, almost 5 wide. Nowhere to go. And, oh, man. Greg. Oh, man, look at the 4 car. Brooks is quickly, he was running up front. What happened to him, Jonathan Sessoms?
I think he used his equipment up.
Well, we talked about it earlier, that if you're not careful, you will do just that.
I just want to say one thing.
What's that?
Look who's up front.
Yeah. You picked the guy that you picked the cheater. No, I'm joking. Definitely a
that one car been dominating all night long with the 22. And then Mr. Pierce snuck around him on the high side.
Oh, Pierce always sneaks in there. He's a sneaker. He just sneaks in there and gets it going. But Jonathan Sessoms, I'm gonna help you round this one out here, and then I'm gonna let you handle post-race interviews. And I have, like I said, I've got the guy out there in my yard doing my power steering pump, and I don't want to leave him out there by himself. He said it'd only take him about 45 minutes, and I figured that the race wouldn't have been done this quick. We started at 7, and here we are at 25 minutes in. Actually, it has only took us, let's see. It has only took us 40 minutes to run 70-some laps. 40 minutes. Looking like we might be coming to the one to go here with Chase Pierce, Messer, Greg, Lumley, Staley, your top 5, Sapp, Brannick, Moose, Aaron Stoltz, Jackson Casper, your top 10, Sprinkler, Brooks, Quigley, Greg, and Hoyle rounds out your top 15 there, Jonathan Sessoms.
Yeah, them chooses has been very tricky the last few times.
And you got to think about the choosing. Usually you're going to the bottom. Nope. Chase Pierce said we're going to the top. So, and you got to be gut wrenching. You got to know how to run that bottom. You know what I mean? You got to know how to keep it alongside of him as well.
Try to keep it clean.
Definitely going to be good. Definitely going to be exciting. Definitely going to be fun. 3-lap shootout. 3 attempts at an overtime finish here.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get it, keep it mean and green.
Coming to the green.
Green flag, oh man. Pierce got a heck of a boost.
Oh my goodness, we are 4 and 5 wide in the back. Here comes Staley through the bottom. Not going to do it on the bottom. Down the front straightaway. Messer all over the 17 machine. 3-car battle here. Oh, baby, Dominic Lumley's going to get into him. Look at Lumley coming back. Are we going to make it to the white flag?
Yes,
white flag. 1 to go. Sponsored by W Energy here tonight. Off of the corner, down the back straightaway. Nobody's going to get to Pierce. Through turns 3 and 4. Lumley's going to throw it in there. Up off the corner. Chase, Ale, Pierce, victorious. But look at that battle for second. Oh, man. Messer gets it. Pierce, Lumley, Messer rounds out your top 3 here tonight, Jonathan Sessoms.
Yeah, that was some great racing.
Yeah, I know I missed half of it. I missed from like lap 30 to the end, but, you know, other things come before some things, and we still had a good race. Looks like Kyler said he's going to be in the grass.
We could go ahead. Look at the winner here.
Chase L. Pierce coming home with the win. He's going to park it down there in the Indianapolis Raceway Park Victory Lane for the Caudal Chassis Pierce Performance number 17. We are going to try to go quickly with this, get them on in here. Chase L. Pierce, Dominic Lumley, and Ryan Messer.
I'm all jacked up on fucking chocolate milk, boy.
Dominic Lumley, Chase Pierce, and Ryan Messer are in the booth with us, and we are going to try to roll with these interviews really fast. Coming home with the win here tonight is going to be the NASCAR Cup Series driver for Rick Hendrick, Mr. Chase L. Pierce. Chase Pierce, man, started in the back, a little bit further than you'd like, man. You and Dom got together there on the front stretch. Not once did Dom get turned on the front stretch, but twice. But Chase Pierce, man, how do you rebound and get back to the front after you and Dom got together?
You know, I just played it kind of patient, you know. Well, really, after the restart, I was like, I want to at least get back to where I was before the caution. So I drove it hard off in there the first few laps, just trying to rebound some of them spots back, and we got in about that 9th position behind Nate, and I just rode I think everybody was kind of single file riding behind me. I didn't really want to push the issue too much if I didn't have to, and at that point we still had 40, 50 laps to go, so I just figured keep your tires on it, and we can be there at the end once again. So after a while, just saving tires, guys started falling off, and I just started to pick them off one by one, and then I kind of bunched away from a couple guys and got up there with Messer and Aaron, and me and Aaron ran side by side for several laps, and just I hope we put on a good show there at the end. You know, them late cautions, you never know what's going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen, and just happy it worked out, and we can get another win and grow that points lead back some more from what I lost last week.
This is Jonathan. I just want to let you know I picked you to win, and so congratulations on your win. And I just wanted to know, how was it racing side by side, that close with Messer there?
Oh, Messer, I mean, every time we run against each other, I know he's one of the guys I'm going to have to beat. So I knew me and him would run pretty hard. I felt like my car, I could kind of make it go about wherever I needed there. So just if he got beside me, I just try and find the speed wherever I had to move and make it work wherever.
Well, Chase Pierce, we want to give you a minute. Thank you for sponsors, friends, family-wise that got you here for Victory Lane, and congratulations here on your win.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to thank parents, Top Hat Comics, Stick Shifter Sim Racing, Elite Performance Industries, Todd's Tire, Red's Donut Shop, Shell Bell Bonds, Don D. Stone, Army Navy Store, Greg's Old Lexington Front End Frame Shop, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Velocida, K-Cars Race Cars, Mark Heeman Performance, Andy Eads for spotting for me tonight, and Staley, all the admins who put this deal on, Billy Gregg, and you guys for the broadcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a word with Chase L. Pierce coming home here with the win at IRP. Well, I'm going to mosey on over here to the guy that got wrecked twice on the front stretch, went to the back. Mr. Dominic Lumley in the BGR number 62, man. Dom, how in the world did you get wrecked twice and come back and almost win this daggone thing?
Well, be honest with you, I don't know what happened with me and Aaron, but Chase, that's just typical Chase fashion. Yeah, this is pretty embarrassing. We got people that are scheming up plans and fucking just pulling over for this guy. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I saw you was come to the back to the front, and we were trying to figure out, man, is he gonna finally win one? And looks like he came one short today.
Yeah, that's just the sad part of racing this league, unfortunately. We try to put something good on, but there's just a few bad apples that spoil it every time. So, unfortunately, if I don't drive like them, I won't be sitting in one spot higher.
Well, we want to give you time to thank your friends, family, sponsors for getting you here to second place here. I know that's not what you wanted, but one spot short.
Yeah, thank you for streaming this week in, week out. Everybody at BGR. Just thank y'all.
Alrighty, that is a word with Dominic Lumley. Congratulations to Chase Pierce and Dominic Lumley. We do not have Ryan Messer in the booth with us, so that'll be wrapping up our interviews here tonight at IRP. Unfortunately, we're going to have a quick wrap show with your race results. Let's get rid of the bar. Let's get rid of that. Chase L. Pierce coming home with the win. Dominic Lumley, Ryan Messer, Kyler Staley, Colton Brooks. That's your top 5. Congratulations to Colton Brooks on the top 5 here tonight. Nate Gregg, Cole Brannick. Congratulations to Cole Brannick on the dang on top set 10 right here, boy. Aaron Stoltz with an 8th, Casey Quigley 9th, and Jackson Casper rounding out your top 10, Jonathan Sessions.
11th is Justin Hoyle. 12th is Billy Gregg. 13th, Wyatt Sapp. 14th, Jeremy Moose. And 15th, Noah Sprinkle.
We want to remind everybody we'll be back in action next week at the Bull Ring at Las Vegas. That is the Bull Ring at Vegas, not Wake County. Hope everybody enjoyed tonight's broadcast here on Elevated TV. Congratulations to the number 17 Pierce performance of Chase L. Pierce coming home with the win tonight. I am Cody Demers alongside Jonathan Sessions, and good night, and have a good night, a week, everybody.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of Elevated Broadcasting. Elevated TV would like to thank all of our fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.